Hi, Pyongmi.
Hello, teacher.
And how are you today?
I'm good. Straight.
Good. Okay, let me just see what this is. This three, let's go up with this two. Okay, page two. We're going to do part 3. Okay. What can we do today, Dad?
Let's go up. Let's go up into the hill and fly out.
That's a good idea, Dad. How can we get there?
In the car. It's too far to buy car. Bye.
It's too far to go by bike. Number D. Can my friend Alex come too?
Of course, he can.
Of course you can, Jane. What time will we leave? I have to tell her.
So in a far how ago? Oh, no.
What time will we
Half past
leave?
11. I have got some work to do first.
All right. Which kite shall we take?
I don't mind. I like both of them. You choose.
You choose. Where is the blue one? I'll go and get it now.
This is the best man. I think, but I'm not sure.
Okay. I went to my grandma's. Okay, you can read.
I went to my grandma's house for the day last Sunday, and after lunch, she asked my arrest question.
She asked me a strange question.
She asked me a first question. What kind of dog would you like to turn it? He said.
Yes.
I told for minutes, then asked her, well, I'm only 7. I have decided that.
Well,
Grandma.
I'm only 7, so I haven't decided yet.
Grandma. But I like to be a friend. I think friends have lots of fun in my storybooks. Grandma loud. Then for me, a craft and book is my neck. My neck.
Around my neck, yes.
Neck. After that she got an old toy virus and put it on the shoulder. Next, he bent a break on the face then she.
Okay.
Real a map for me and I to find the treasure. No, a treasure. Breakfast in her garden. It was a chocolate cake. I love go to my grandma's house. She was very clever.
She was
Clever.
very clever. Yes. She always thinks.
Always think of which game to play. Fun at grandma.
Fun at
Grandma.
grandma. She is very clever. And I had to find the in her garden treasure. Fun at grandma. Okay, let's read the story first.
Last year, Robert went on holiday to a very old village near the mountain. It was famous because a long time ago, people lived in caves there. When Robert and his parents arrived right at the hotel. So
Really, I can't, you're not reading right. Read again. Last year, Robert.
last year, Robert went on holiday to a very old village near the mountain.
Village.
It was village near the mountain. It was famous because a long time ago, people lived in caves there. When Robert and his parents arrived at their hotel, they found some photo of the car house in their room.
Of the cave, of the cave houses. Of the cave houses.
In their room. They look very interesting, and the next morning they got up early to go and visit them. When they went inside the first cave house, Robert was unhappy because it was very dark inside. But after few minutes, she could
A
see
few
the
minutes. Don't read slowly, not too quick. A few minutes.
A few minutes, she could see the one broke words and some funny spots too. It was very interesting.
No, start again. I can't hear the words. You need to read. Sit still and read, okay? You are too busy. I don't know what you are doing. Try again. Okay, start the sentence again.
Last year, Robert went.
When they went inside.
Yeah. When they went inside the first cave house.
House, not home. House.
Robert was unhappy because it was very dark inside. But after a few minutes, he he can see the
No, not cow. Could. He could.
he could see the old rock world and some funny rock star too.
Stairs.
It was
Stairs. You're not
Stairs.
saying your words properly. Stairs.
still it was very interesting.
Okay, try again. When they went.
When they went inside the first cave house, Robert was unhappy because it was very dark inside. But after the few minutes, he could,
He could.
he could
Could.
see the old rock world and some funny rock stars too. It was very interesting. Suddenly, Robert had something above his head. They looked at a show tree path. Mom,
Saw,
Dad.
not show. Saw. Saw.
show tree path. Mom, Dad, there are bats in the cave.
In this cave. In this
cave. He whispered. Well, bats like living in cave too. His mother answered. It's okay. It's okay. They won't hurt you. Come and look at this. Robert's mom took a picture out of her rucksack and pointed it at one of the were there were some beautiful paintings of the people and the animal they thousands of years ago. Wow, said Robert. Would you like to visit in a cave? Mom, no, she laughed. I don't want to live in a cold, dark place.
Cave. Cave.
Cave.
Not a cove.
Cave.
The A sound. Cave.
Cave. Mom, no, she laughed. I don't want to
She
live
laughed.
in a cold.
She laughed.
She laughed. She laughed. I don't want to live in a cold. Dark
Cave.
place.
Cave. Cave.
Cave.
The A sound. You must know your sounds. A. Cave.
Okay. Dark dead plants. Like this, she said. It smells happy in here too.
No.
I like
Start again. Wow, said Robert.
Wow, said Robert. Would you like to live in a cave? Mom, no, she laughed. I don't want to live in a cold. There's plants.
Dark
plants. Place. Like this. She said. It smells happy.
Horrible.
In here too. I like my nice new house. Come on. Let's go back to the hotel.
Good. Okay, let's just practice on your pronunciation. Okay. In the hotel room, there were of cave houses. In the hotel room, there were
some photo. Some photo. In the hotel, there was some photo.
Photos. There were some photos. Number 2, Robert and his parents the next morning.
Next morning. Next morning. That's up early.
Robert and his parents
That's up early.
got up early the
Got
next
up
morning.
early.
Robert felt when he first went into the cave.
Unhappy.
Unhappy. Robert saw and heard some which lived in the cave.
Some facts.
Robert's mother had in her rucksack.
A big talk. A big talk.
A big torch. Torch.
Big
Torch.
talks.
Torch.
Talks. Những bên chính vừa
The paintings were on inside the cave houses.
the words
On a wall.
on a wall. Live in her new home.
In her new house. Hippo is a short word for hippopotamus.
The word is hippopotamus.
Hippo is
Hippo is a short word for hippopotamus.
no, hippopotamus. Hippopotamus.
Hippopotamus.
The
The
word
word hippopotamus. Then river house.
river horse.
People are called river house because
Horses.
they live
Horses.
they
Because
live in rivers and lake and eat glass
and lakes.
and lakes and eat glass. Hippos near is meat.
No,
but
hippos never.
hippo never eat meat, but they are very strong and
Brave animals.
They aren't. They aren't scared.
Afraid. No, they
Scared.
aren't afraid.
Aren't afraid of
Crocodiles or boats.
when they
Aren't afraid of crocodiles when they
got
no when they get angry.
Angry, they open their mouths to show the big teeth, the eyes and nose. are are very high on the whole people here. This means the hippo can swim and only the top of in hers out of the
Head,
water.
not hurt. Head,
Head.
out of the water.
Out of the water. Of the water.
It
It can sushi and test in air through its nose.
through its nose.
Through its nose. But hippo also like going under the water.
Also like
But hippos also like going under the water. They are very good at walking on the bottom of a lake. They close their nose and ears and can stay under the water for 5 minutes. Every night, people left the water and spend 5 or 6 hours. Or 6 hours is black.
Hippos leave the water and spend 5 or 6 hours.
Or 6 hours. Or 6 hours is glass. But early the next morning, they have to go fast in the water before the sun comes up in the sky again. My sister and I had a sailing today. Sailing lesson today. It was great. When Dad was young, he often went sailing with brother.
With his brother. With his brother.
Our uncle Peter. They both love silence.
They both loved sailing. They both loved sailing.
They both love sailing. So now we are going to learn to say to. When he arrived there.
When we arrived
at the sailing school, our teacher and 2 other students waiting for you in a boat.
No, waiting for
us. waiting
Us.
for
Us.
in a boat. It was a small boat, but
No, it's not a bow. It's not a bow. It's a boat. Boat.
boat, boat. But there wasn't much wind on the lake, so it was
Dangerous.
Dangerous. dangerous. The teacher told us the name
The
for
names.
our
The names.
the names for the different parts of the boat, and she said, don't forget them. I will tell you his way.
Is two speaking. I think you have done test two speaking. I can just see here.
Yeah.
Reading, speaking. No, you haven't. So we have to do this. You haven't done test two speaking yet. So let's do it.
Yes.
You just go up.
Teacher, I did.
You did test two speaking.
What?
Okay, just wait. Just want to get the right words for you. Okay, you can tell the story.
Yes. One day, this one day, Sally and Sally and Peter family going on holiday, but Peter family now have a big pink suitcase, but no it's no on the on the on Peter car. Next, Sally can see can show a big big pink suitcase, and she put it and take on his car. Finally, No. After Peter family is at the airport, but they don't see a big pink suitcase, and the woman said, where my suitcase? Furthermore, the Sally Sally takes a big suitcase and takes to her takes to Peter family. The Peter family was so happy. Finally, the Peter family on their plans, but a big suitcase, a big pink suitcase in a row.
Okay, good. Let's read this one here.
Yes, Mr. and Mr. Green are going on holiday with the children, but they have a guest. Mr. Green suitcase a man and see the suitcase. Next, the man has picking up the suitcase. They putting it in his car. Then the family is at the airport. Mr. Green can find her suitcase. Furthermore, the man giving the suitcase to Mr. Green. She is very happy. Finally, the family is on the plane how to the suitcase is now with them.
Okay, one more time.
Yes. First, Mr. and Mr. Green are going on holiday with their children, but they have forgot Mr. Green's suitcase. A man has seen their suitcase. Yes, the man has picked up the suitcase. She putting it in his car. Then the family is at the airport. Mr. Green can find her suitcase. Furthermore, the man is giving to her a suitcase.
No, the man's giving the suitcase to her.
To her. She is very happy. Finally, the family is on the plans, but the suitcase isn't with them.
Okay, one more time.
First, Miss and Mr. Green are going on holiday with their children, but they have forgot Mr. Green is
They have forgotten. They have forgotten.
They have forgotten Mr. Green's suitcase. A man has seen the suitcase. Next, the man has picked up the suitcase. He is putting it in his car. Then the family is at the airport. Mr. Green can find her suitcase. Furthermore, the man giving a sweet cake to her. She is very happy. Finally, the family is on the plan, but the sweet cake isn't with them.
Okay, one more time, and I'm going to take it away.
First, Miss and Mr. Green are going on holiday with their children, but they have forget Mr. Green is
They have
sick.
forgotten.
They have forgotten Mr. Green to take. A man is seen the suitcase. Next, the man has broken up the suitcase. He putting is in his
He's
car.
putting it.
It's his car. Then the family is at the airport. Mr. Green can find her suitcase. Furthermore, the man is giving the suitcase to her. She is very happy. Finally, the family is on the plane, but the suitcase isn't with them.
Okay, now let's see if you can say it without reading it. Okay, say it now.
Yes. Mr. and Mr. Green are going on holiday with their children, but they've forgotten her suitcase. A man has seen the suitcase. A man has picked up the suitcase. No. Next, a man has picked up the suitcase. He putting it in his car. Then the family is at her family is at the airport, but her can fly the suitcase. Furthermore, the man gives the suitcase to her. She is very happy. Finally, the family is on the plane, but the suitcase isn't with them.
Okay, let's do the questions. Okay, we're going to do the questions, okay? Where does Daisy work?
Daisy was in coffee.
Daisy works at a cafe.
At a cafe.
What job does Daisy do?
Daisy